We live in a spiritual reality, bro. We live in a spiritual reality. Everything that is done in your imagination comes into the light of day. Oh, what is it that you watching? Think, what is it you imagine? Does it come to the light? Are you being deceived by your own mind? Do you have control over your mind? Do you meditate on your own thoughts? Do you believe in God? What is God to you? What do you worship? Are you in a cult? Are you in a cult mindset? Whose faith do you follow? Your own? Look at this. Whose faith is this? Is this your faith? The Bible? Whose faith is this? What relationship do you have with yourself? What happens inside of your head? What is your relationship with everything around you? What is your spiritual reality? What is it, man? What is it? Or woman? Man or woman, boo? What is it? Are you this bottle of water? You know, if I imagine I'm a bottle of water, am I actually though? You know, because your imagination creates your reality. Or does it? Or does it? You know, what does that mean? The synchronicities of everything are too much for my brain, bro. The synchronicities. What are the scales of Anubis, bro? Like, you know, you're weighed down by the world by your own desires. Whoa. You know, why not just do evil? Why not be evil, bro? Because it affects everyone. Everything you do affects everything. Yeah, everything you think, bro. What is it you're thinking right now as you're watching this? You know, what are you thinking? Are you judging me? Because I feel like I'm judging myself. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe I'm being foretold that I'll be judged for what I said, for what I say, bro. Who cares? What cult? What cult are you a part of? Who watches us? What cult are you a part of? Huh? The cult of the will? Are you led by your own desires for for your own self? Or do you want to help people around you? You know? Do you help people around you? Or do you just only care about yourself, eh? This is a personal attack to whoever's watching. No. You know, we just live in a crazy world, bro. It's crazy. That's some good water, man. But I like microplastics, bro. Microplastics are fucking very good. What is the evil in this world, bro? How can you not believe in good with the evil in the world, bro? Atheists, bro. They're self-deceiving, you know, self-deceptive. You know, when you take an honest look at everything, it's like, there's no God, like, oh, okay. That's your belief, bro. But, is that the reality of the situation? You never know. There are only 3 genders, bro. 3 genders. There's male, female, and hermaphrodite, bro. Those are the 3 genders, bro. There's no fucking, there's no more than 3 genders. Maybe a drag queen is a different gender, but like, being gay is also like a different gender, but that's just a hermaphrodite, bro. I don't know why this went into genders. That's the spirit of the time we live in, bro. This fucking government wants to, or the governments, or whatever, the powers that be, bro, want you to get your children to think about, their gender at a young age so they'd be influenced into the world. Maybe there's a reason for it, but I don't know the reason. It is to like fuck with the heads though, the younger generation. Yeah. Do you really need to go to school, bro? Does anyone need to go to school? What is school, bro? Like, I do believe, it is very useful for critical thinking skills. It teaches you problem solving, school, and about history. But what is the real history? What sort of school are you going to? Have you gone to? Like a religious school? Non-religious? Yeah. I'd say a religious school could put you into like a cult mindset. I would say that's what they are, really. But like not at the same time. Because, I'd say people have the religious schools have like your best interest at heart, religiously, but like not at the same time, because like just because you believe in God, bro, doesn't mean you're a good person. Doesn't mean you have a relationship with him, or yeah. I don't know what I started this video for, but does it even need to make sense or have a coherent like timeline? Go with the flow, eh? Let's go with the flow of my brain. Maybe I'm schizophrenic, but isn't everyone schizophrenic? What's normal, bro? What is normal these days, bro? Or in general? Aliens. The aliens are watching, bro. That's where you're gonna put the tinfoil hat on, bro. The fucking aliens are watching, bro. The lizards. The lizards. Oh, the lizards. The lizards are coming to get you. The Illuminati. They control the world, bro. They use the knowledge of fallen angels to deceive your mind. They know everything. They want you to be and they want to have you in a cult mindset, bro. So you just follow them blindly. Follow, the Illuminati. Yeah. The Illuminati, bro. They want you in a cult mindset. They don't want you to be a free person. Free thinking, bro. It's not allowed. They don't want you to know the devil was real. But what is real? If you experience something, doesn't that make it real? Or does it not? Just because you're experiencing a delusion doesn't mean it's not real, because it's happening. You know, hallucinating, is that not real? It may be a hallucination, but is it not real? Is it not happening? You know, if I hallucinate demons and, you know, the voices, is it not real? You know, to an extent, it isn't real, but it is also you're experiencing the reality of what's happening right now. Or, you know, what's happening in your head. Yeah. Alright, I think I've said enough. Because, yeah, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Very interesting. Join my cult. Join my cult-like thinking. Yeah. But what is my cult-like thinking? It's freedom of thought, bro. Right? Because the powers that be, bro, don't want you to have freedom. They want you to be a fucking slave, bro. Do you want to be a fucking slave to your own thoughts? Of course you do. Fucking bitch. No, I'm just joking, man. I don't even know what I'm saying. It all just comes to me. It all just comes to you. It all just comes to you. It's just fucking... Your thoughts aren't even you, bro. So why identify with them? They want you mentally ill, bro. They want to label you. Too many labels. There's so many labels for everything, bro. Everything has a label. But you just have to detach from the labels, bro. You're not even a human, bro. That's just a label. You're a spirit person, bro. You're a spirit person. Even that's a label, bro. You're nothing. You're nothing and everything at the same time. Yeah. Talk shit to me in the comments, bro. Or don't. Talk to me, bro. I'm alone. That's why I'm on here. Speaking nonsense. Nothing incoherent nonsense. But it also makes sense at the same time. To me, at least. This will find the right people, I would assume. Or not assume. Because what is here to assume? That everything's real? What? Or that nothing is real at the same time? But what's the truth in the reality of the Matrix? Whoa, in the simulation. Wake up, Neo. What does waking up Neo mean, bro, in the Matrix? It means your mind, bro. The neocortex, the upper brain stem. Oh, not the upper brain stem, the upper brain. Then you got the brain stem, and then the hippocampus, and your left and right side of your brain. Every day, bro. What part of your brain are you actually using? Because people with anxiety get, it's been studied that they're stuck in the default mind, or the default mode, bro, in their brain. And when you take psychedelics, it's been studied. Their brains have been scanned to where there's a deactivation of the default mode in your mind. Because there's a certain part, I don't know what it's called, in your brain called the default mode, bro. Yeah. I'm not a fucking, I'm not a wizard. I don't know everything. But I know enough. Yeah. So how do you beat anxiety, bro? You just got to outthink your own anxieties, bro. Let go. Yeah. You don't even need to not outthink. Not outthink. Gotta let go, bro. Don't entertain the thoughts, bro. That's what the lizards want you to do, bro. They want you to be stuck in your default mode, survival mode, bro. The fucking lizard mode. Because they're lizards, bro. They hate that you'll be above them. Because they know they're lizards, bro. The lizards know they're lizards. And the lizards of the world don't want you to know that you can be above lizards. You stand on the lizards. But the lizards are standing over us right now, as in government power. Power of the world. The lizards love having power over the, humans. But, we will rise up, bro. We will rise up. The people that actually exist in this world will rise up. The lizards, bro, they can stay where they belong, bro. But, not to look down on the lizards of the world, the lizard people. Because they can, it's how you use the knowledge of what you learn for good and evil. What side do you choose, really? Because I would say deep down, everyone knows what they're thinking. You just got to face the truth of your own being, bro. And, you can only be so dishonest with yourself. Well, I don't know. You can only be so in denial of the truth before it starts, Nah, maybe you don't know. I don't even know, so never mind. Yeah. Didn't I say I was going to end the video? I don't know. Yeah. Alright, I'll end it now. Lol. I don't know what to name this video. Schizo rant about spiritual warfare. Yeah. Schizo rant. No clear direction. Just schizo talk. Alright. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. It's not my saying, by the way, but I stole it. Yeah. Alright. Peace, man. Yeah.